Has your mother ever made anything as good as a McDonald's fry? Not even close.
Fast food restaurants are continually trying to outdo each other. Sometimes their unique creations leave a mark on society as few things can. Some of these items everyone wishes they brought back, while a few of them are best left in the past where they belong. Everyone has at least one oddball fast food favorite that they enjoy. So let's see if yours is on the list by checking out the top 10 outrageous fast food items.
Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint.
Wendy's Baconator.
America is facing a bacon shortage.
How much bacon is too much bacon? That's a trick question to some of you. Wendy's set out on a mission to see if it was possible to add too much bacon to a sandwich. The Baconator from Wendy's weighs in at a whopping 900 calories. That's just for one sandwich. Add fries and soda pop, and you're going to be chowing down on enough calories for an entire day.
Oh my God, I think bacon has finally given me a heart attack.
Would Dave Thomas approve of this bacon overload? Well, he did once say if you want fiber, to eat a sweater. So he'd probably be okay with this heaping serving of bacon. Have you sunk your teeth into a Baconator? If not, then it's high time you head on over to your local Wendy's. Unlike some of the items on this list, you can get yourself a Baconator right now. Who knows how long this bacon-stacked sandwich will be on the menu? Don't be in a panic. It's already been on the menu for 12 years. The chances are good that people aren't going to come to their senses anytime soon.
Okay, you win. Hold this bacon.
Kuro Pearl Burger from Burger King Japan.
I call it the bet it all on black garlic burger. It's made
Stupid
with...
name.
There aren't too many black foods in the world. Who knows if that's a good thing or a bad thing? There are even fewer black-colored items on fast food menus. Leave it to the courageous Japanese eaters to come up with the Kuro Pearl Burger. What's so special about this burger? Well, everyone already knows that Burger King is famous for its enormous sandwich called the Whopper. This sandwich is no exception when it comes to size, but its black bun separates it from the rest of the fast food sandwiches. If all of this wasn't already odd enough for you, then there's also squid ink in the special sauce.
What do you put in that sauce?
When was the last time you sat down to a meal that had squid ink in it? Topping off the sandwich is a slice of black cheese. There aren't too many places around the world that could pull off such a sandwich. Yet, this is the third time Burger King's released a black bunned burger. But as always, they are limited time items. A tear must already be forming in your eye over the sandwich that is no more. For now.
But not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
The McRib from McDonald's.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
You either love or hate the McRib. There's no room for anything in between. The draw of a McRib is that it's on the menu from time to time. No one knows for sure when it'll be back. It pops up out of nowhere like a thief in the night. You might find yourself going to a McDonald's to buy one even if you hate it. Why? It has some sort of magical power over people. There is no explanation as to why anyone would feel the urge to eat this pressed rib patty sandwich.
What we should be doing is putting those ribs on a burger.
What is a McRib? It's a sandwich made out of pressed meat that's in the shape of a rib. It comes with onion, pickle, and barbecue sauce. It's put together on a long, soft bun that might be the best part of the sandwich. All of this might sound a bit harsh to those of you who are among the cult following this sandwich has. It wouldn't be too surprising if you stock up on them and put a few in your freezer to savor later on. Keep an eye out online to get a heads up the next time it's being offered. It appears if and when the McRib is being sold again is one of the biggest secrets in the fast food world.
We should put ribs on a burger.
The Windows 7 Whopper from Burger King Japan.
See that sign? It says 100% guaranteed.
Do you remember when Windows 7 was launched? Did you bemoan the fact that you couldn't celebrate its birth with a hearty burger? Well, Burger King in Japan delivered just that. We all know the Whopper is, well, a Whopper of a sandwich. It's not too far-fetched to believe that some of you may have a difficult time polishing off such a mammoth sandwich. Yet, even so, the good folks over at Burger King were thinking of some way they could outdo themselves. How does a fast food chain do that when they're famous for already offering up a huge sandwich? What does Windows 7 have to do with any of this? It's as good of a reason as any to stack 7 flame-broiled pieces of beefy delight on top of a sandwich. Yes, the Windows 7 Whopper had 7 meat patties on it.
Yes, well, I expected a meat patty.
What better way to celebrate the launch of a new operating system than with a heart attack on a bun? Don't be so angry that you can't buy the Windows 7 Whopper at your local Burger King. This little menu hack will ensure that you're able to enjoy this beefy monstrosity anytime. All you have to do is ask for 6 additional meat patties on your Whopper. That's it. You don't need to get into a DeLorean and go back to the past with Marty McFly. There's no need to travel back in time when any Burger King can make this sandwich. We all know the Whopper isn't going anywhere, and that means you'll be able to order up one of these at any time. If you dare.
Oh,
Don't you dare, don't you dare.
Hot dog stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut, Australia.
Do you want one of the hot dogs?
No,
thank you.
This is one of those items that makes you scratch your head. Have you ever wanted to mix hot dogs and pizza? Probably not. But someone who worked for Pizza Hut in Australia thought this was a good idea. What exactly is the hot dog stuffed crust pizza? It's exactly what it sounds like. They stuffed a hot dog into the crust of a pizza. While it didn't take a technological genius to pull this off, it had to take some real courage to offer it to the public. Meat in tube form can easily be shaped into just about anything. Making it a circle to wrap around a pizza isn't all too complicated. The desire to eat such a pizza, on the other hand, is. This item sounds like a great feast for a college frat party or after a night of drinking. So it's not too surprising that this isn't a current menu item. What's the oddest thing about the pizza and hot dog concoction? It could be the fact they drizzled both ketchup and mustard all over the crust. Not only is this a weird combination for a pizza, but the condiment drizzle also had to make it messy as well. The Foie Gras burger from Wendy's Japan.
Foie gras is 90% what? Fat.
You'd think a sandwich like this would originate in some place like France. No, it's our Japanese friends who keep wowing us with over-the-top fast food items. Foie gras has gotten a bad rap over the past few years. What exactly is it? Foie gras is the liver from a duck that has been overfed.
That's it. No more Mr. Nice Duck.
Some say it's animal cruelty. Those in Japan and other parts of the world call it a delicacy. So much so, they were willing to shell out the equivalent of $16 for this one-of-a-kind sandwich. Now, let's turn our attention to what makes the foie gras burger so unique. It was topped with goose liver and truffles. That sounds a bit high-strung for a fast food joint. Wendy's made sure not to cut corners by continuing to offer their world-famous square hamburger patties. It would be shocking if this sandwich made its way to the rest of the world. Beyond the extremely high cost, there's the whole liver issue. Liver in itself isn't exactly the delicacy it was once thought to be. The foie gras burger kind of makes the Baconator look not so strange.
It's not that strange.
The waffle taco from Taco Bell.
Yeah! Waffle!
When was the last time you craved Taco Bell for breakfast? It was probably after a night of drinking where you were still awake when the sun came up. Now, everyone has their wish as Taco Bell has a brand new breakfast menu. The star of that menu is the Waffle Taco. This is exactly what your liver has been begging you for. It'll sop up all that unwanted alcohol with its fast food greasy goodness. You won't feel so bad the next day after gobbling down a couple of these. Maybe. What exactly is a waffle taco? It's a taco with a waffle shell. Yes, your mind is already blown entirely. It gets even better.
What the?
The shell is folded in half like a taco and filled with sausage or bacon and scrambled eggs. Instead of hot sauce, they give you a container of syrup. A couple of these fantastic creations and your night out that turned into a daytime drinking binge won't seem so out of control. The waffle taco has been a hit with breakfast customers. While McDonald's reigns supreme in the world of breakfast, Taco Bell is coming full force at 'em. Everyone should keep a close eye to what Taco Bell is doing when it comes to breakfast. Don't be surprised in the coming years if they begin to close in on McDonald's. They are one of the few fast food chains which may be able to put a dent in McDonald's foothold in the world of breakfast.
Get away from it!
You're dead.
Premium lobster and caviar burger from Wendy's Japan.
That caviar is a garnish.
By now, you should get the drift. If you're into eating bizarre things, Japan is the place to go. The premium lobster and caviar burger is a sandwich for anyone who has refined tastes. If you're craving a sandwich like this, then you're probably not the typical Wendy's customer, though you very well could be in Japan. The Japanese are well known for having an adventurous appetite and a love of seafood. When those two things get combined, this is the result of it. Don't be surprised by the entire lobster claw on the sandwich. You should also not be surprised by the sprinkle of caviar on the sandwich. Yes, you heard that right. There's both a lobster claw and caviar. It's okay if you feel the need to extend your pinky finger while eating it. The world will understand the need to extrude decadence while devouring a sandwich that consists of both surf and turf. There's no word if the premium lobster and caviar burger will be coming to a Wendy's near you. It wouldn't be so surprising if it did, considering the #1 bizarre fast food item on this list. There's a demand for lobster sandwiches in America, and one fast food restaurant is dishing them out. It takes a particular type of fast food devotee to order a sandwich containing lobster. That's probably why it's a relatively unseen item on menus around the globe.
I thought lobster upset your stomach.
The Double Down from KFC.
It's about to go down.
What list of fast food marvels would be complete without Kentucky Fried Chicken? The Colonel himself is probably rolling in his grave at this one. The Double Down from KFC is a sandwich that's not exactly a sandwich. Well, let's talk about this. What's the one thing that gets in your way of enjoying the meat when eating a sandwich? Was the first thought that came to your mind bread? If so, then you're the exact type of person the Double Down was designed for. Make sure you're seated for what this sandwich consists of.
Fasten your seatbelts.
The Double Down has no bread at all. It's, in fact, 2 pieces of deep fried chicken with cheese, bacon, and sauce in between them. The 2 pieces of fried chicken act as the bun. Who needs bread when you can skip it and just have delicious, crispy fried chicken? Those of you who consider yourselves health nuts can go for the grilled variety. You should know that in the Philippines, KFC has what's called the Double Down dog. It's a hot dog with pieces of fried chicken wrapped around it. If that's not your cup of tea, then there's the Zinger Double Down at KFC in Korea. It's a hamburger that has fried chicken as buns. This is the type of meal for all of you who hate your heart enough to fill it full of artery-clogging fat.
I don't think she's fat.
McDonald's McLobster in select restaurants.
Look, it's Sandy Claus. Claus.
Don't mistake McDonald's lobster roll for a sandwich like their McRib. The McRib is a sandwich wherein no one knows when it's going to be on sale. The McLobster, on the other hand, you know when it's going to be on the menu. It's usually available for a very short window of time during the summer, though you're more than likely never going to see it unless you go to select McDonald's locations in New England. It also seems to keep appearing and disappearing in some locations in Canada. The McLobster is pretty much lobster, mayo, lettuce, and a roll. The sandwich generally goes for $9 when it's for sale.
Oh, I can't afford that.
While the price does sound steep, similar lobster rolls can cost much more in restaurants throughout New England. While some say McDonald's McLobster isn't that good, the savings alone may make it well worth checking out.
I would, but here's the thing. The way my bank account is set up.
It's easy to check out more of our great videos. Go ahead and just tap that screen. And to join our notification squad, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell if you're new to our channel.